Yo, what's going on, world? What's going on, YouTube? Don't flop all fucking day. Southwest England, Plymouth, one more time tonight, mate! That's what I'm talking about, man. It's your boy here in the fucking spot. Shouts to Cy Hayes, the old vintage Don't Flop cameraman. Shouts to Top Billing. Shouts to the whole of the Southwest rolling through, man. We got people from all over the Southwest come to this event. Thanks to all of them. Shouts to all the under 18s, over 18s, everybody coming through. Shouts to the White Rabbit for letting us have it here. This is the final battle of the evening, man. It's going to be video judged. MA spoke to both MCs. They wanted this one video judged. They requested it themselves, so it's all good. Okay, main event of Don't Flop Plymouth. Let's get into the battle right now. MC on my right hand side, hometown fucking hero, monstrosity, unanimous, mate! Shouts to Unan. Been in the league since 2009, man. It's 4 years in the league right now. Fourth or fifth year in the league or whatever. Bristol 2009 he debuted, man. Finally after 4 years, he's been a patient motherfucker. We brought it to him. He's been taking them 8-hour coaches all over the country. We brought it to his hometown. Okay, and on the left hand side, my shirt that I'm wearing is from his sponsor 3Den Clothing. From the East Mids, one of the fastest rising newcomers from last year, YOUTHORACLE. Make some noise! Fans in the spot, man. Shouts to the crowd being unbiased and all that shit, man. YOUTHORACLE vs Unanimous. The main event, we arranged this shit a long time ago. They were so hungry to go at each other. Who's going first? YOUTHORACLE. Alright, Tommy won the flip. Don't Flop Plymouth. It's on YOUTHORACLE. Let's go.
Yo. Unanimous, I'll destroy his lyrics. I don't want to toy with Willis. Because you're such a fake, disastrous, annoying pillock. I'm surprised at the start you didn't go, I'm in Plymouth! But it's played out saying you pretend to be like this, you pretend to be like this, you pretended to be unanimous before you befriended that guy Chris. And he taught you to take the right piss out of yourself to be liked. You was a self-righteous, Americanized prick every guy dissed. But you still think that you're the most intelligent, wisest writer. They all know that I'm penning the nicest. I should get Kruger to tell him how pathetic his life is. Cause you're having an identity crisis. And your God's wallet bollock style has got me proper riled. Cause Tommy's not hot, this monstrosity's soft and mild. Not horribly volatile, just shouts a lot of the while. Cricked his neck and got piles, built up a lot of snot and bile. So what can this knob compile? Not often he stops to smile. Should've got a spot on Kyle, obviously got denial. Cause his pops was a hot shotter who got off before he got to trial. And his mum was getting filled with food like trolleys in shopping aisles. Life as a toddler was vile. Life as a toddler was vile, but an authority wasn't dialed. Instead you see Tommy probably fucking tobogganing off for miles down to South America to become an Amazon rainforest child, or travelling back through time to tussle with triceratopses in the wild, then to the 1800s so he can suck off Oscar Wilde, then to Roswell to get Area 1's forgotten files, catch him in a scuba diving wrestling kit at the bottom of the Nile, cripple cross-facing cops and rock bottoming crocodile. Cause your passionate masquerade in Leeds was some absolute madness on stage. Dragons and flames, African slaves, I don't fucking know varicose veins. I wanna stand in your way, but how are you gonna make the galaxy fade while you're strangling snakes and all you've got is a few hammers and spades? All those innocent creatures, what have they done to you? I think that's not right, that's mean. All this talk of animal cruelty, I can see how sheltered your life has been. Because I use all your bad characteristics and flaws to construct a rhyming scheme. You use a magic, make-believe spaceship, safari, time machine. You cram in bare waste motives. You're a battle-rapping hoarder. I'm multi-dimensional, bringing news that could damage a reporter. I can still multiply the motives, because I'm battling with order. You just chat multi-stories, stacking bricks and mortar like you'll multitask savaging my daughter. In the nappies that I brought her, looking for an animal to slaughter like Janet Street Porter. But out of battles he's in the port corner, just panicking with trauma. Now that's what I call multi-personality disorder. And you act like a dyke hick to say you're a white Brit, but you're just a dry clit, a pussy that might split. Battle raps bitch, but look like a right tit. And it's funny how your tops have a womanly tight fit like you. Start having a womanly tight fit, getting your face on over your shoulder as I spit. Get on this hype shit, see how you like it. No sorry, can't do it, feel like a right prick. You Can't take the steps, I'm swinging bars. This wet bandit couldn't get past the banister. But forget Harry and Marv, it's like you're buzzing. I'm fucking Kevin McAllister. You're like, Kevin, did you go in my room? Did you take my gun to shoot at the figures and spatula? You're such a disease, I'll eat your cheese pizza and feed you to my pet tarantula. And Tom, mate, please stop saying steez. Because you're the most cringe-worthy, confused, little bitch queer I've had the displeasure of having to be around literally in years. I know you're a pussy living with fear and your slogan isn't sincere, because you just live here, I run shit here. But me, I'm on my totally modest, absolutely real, it's not egotistical Steve. I'm on my matter-of-fact, completely relevant, non-fictional Steve. Eradicating enemies, emulating ecstasy, evidently efficiently. I know my alliteration's played out, but I just killed him with ease. And straight fast track to top tier, that's my preferred pace. You're in the worst race, you fat cunt. How does that dirt taste? Best newcomer, votes for my fan base. Whack me in first place, you won most improved battler. That means you was whack in the first place. And you've been the shittest spitter in Plymouth since a kid. Casey and Emperor already body bagged you, so stop thinking you're big. Staffy and killed. Casey already body bagged you, so stop thinking you're big. Staffy had murked you as well, you fat little invalid flid. Third round, I'm killing this prick worse than lyricist did.
Yo, right, you lot ready? Round one of UNAN, you fucking ready? You ready to do this? Right. That was Euthorical, shouts out Youth. Hold it down, round number one, the boy Unanimous, let's go.
We got something.
I'm a monstrosity!
I don't know what's more stupid, the name Euphorical or the group of students that choose to follow you. Bitch, if I pull my fist back, the impact would do more than just give him a bruised optical. Shit, I feel like he got hit with a particle beam, rip him apart at the seams and break him down to a few molecules. Bitch, when I was smashing clashes, you was brapping at them in echo sweats, waiting to jump and don't flop as soon as the success is spread. Now every battle I see you in, you bring your attention deficit relatives to represent, but I'll silence them once I X his men and sit them down like Professor X without possessing any telekinetic strength. I'm a rare type of mutant breathing the devil's breath. Galactus, carrying the planet on my back with every step. They marvel at the juggernaut, motherfucker, I'm heaven sent. You're a leech on the scene without any genetic depth. He'll meet the Reaper when death strikes, and I'll wring this kestrel's neck. I'm Wolverine, 3/4 machine, letting the metal shred my adversary's flesh. This copycat ain't the saber-tooth, this corporation created you like Weaponette.
Bring up the X-Men boys!
Now they want to act like Unanimous is some arrogant little fat prick. It's because my personality don't adapt to battle rap's natural demographic. Too much filler. Fuck off. I ain't having that. It's just action-packed, actual rap. Fuck your life. I'd rather spit about gripping a battle axe, but have it your way, and I'll get so deep and personal in my paragraphs, they'll be begging Unanimous to spit another dragon rap. Now, you don't have slanted eyes, but I heard through the tangled vine that you're half English, half samurai. So therefore, the idea of household pet sacrifice really satisfies your appetite. In fact, this guy will probably migrate to the jungle in latter life to hunt for bigger dogs and cats to fry with bags of rice. So I don't mean you're an unhappy guy when I say damaged pride. I mean you literally took a knife and fork out and left a pack of lions half alive. Ignorant. I came to hack branches off your family tree. I capture dreams like Master Chiefs. I don't give a fuck if you're Mongolian or Japanese. Fuck off and find a cat to eat and don't stop till you're as fat as me. I capture dreams like Master Chiefs. I don't give a fuck if you're Mongolian or Japanese. Fuck off and find a cat to eat and don't stop till you're as fat as me. This faggot once consumed so much staffy meat, it left his mouth out of sync like an Enter the Dragon speech. You might think that you fire a light round, but you spit it rapidly. But in actuality, you ain't letting hammers speak, and I ain't half your nationality. But I'm convinced you're shooting blanks at me like Brandon Lee. Now that's ignorant, right? That's ignorant. But that race shit obviously doesn't bother your common thought. I mean, your bars on track suggest you want to expose the government's rotten core. But as a revolutionary, you should be gathering the masses and plotting war. But you're not. You're making grime tunes, shot and draw. It's all bullshit when you don't actually stand up for a proper cause. Plus, how can your crew be called Don't Gas when you're associated with the Holocaust? So fuck up my zen and I will start a mass genocide. My psychosis will jeopardize your pathetic life quicker than a Pedro rhyme. I got beats for nuts like Bruce Lee's producer. My dialect is sliced through your dreams like Kruger. Now you're the type of... Hold on. Now you're the type of tree-hugging drone that does nothing more than to politically preach when you're stoned about dumb shit, like the Pope leaving his throne and how recently Masonic legions have grown. Bruv, I don't give a fuck if you think that demons were cloned at Bohemian Grove and 2012 didn't happen, so just leave it alone! But don't get it twisted. It isn't my mission to worship political figures that idealistically want to stick chips in our skin and viciously hit different villages with missiles killing innocent victims. But you named yourself youth, so let me scribble him a different picture, bitch. I'll remove your tissue by inches and kill youth like clips hitting Syrian infants.
I want to backtrack a couple months to a certain night when my boy Rowan was getting undeserved hype over some words he typed. And I'm in Plymouth, but I don't give a fuck. I'm saying I was right. The most racist people in this fucked up world are white. You're a prime example of that prejudiced, bigoted scum. In battles, anything goes, bro, because it's just a bit of fun. But you're racist outside of battles. Let me think of shit you've done. You called him a fat Asian prick in a tweet and everyone on Twitter was stunned. So you're a little white piece of Plymouth seagull shit in a cunt. You said it's wrong to be racist to black people, yeah? But it literally stung when you said it's okay to discriminate Asians. You almost had me thinking dumb and made me hate my Asian dad for shagging my white bitch of a mum. Now you're an absolute retard if you think I actually take this view. Plus you won't laugh when a white guy gets it, but you will when blacks and Asians do. So if you actually took offence to that and think I'm discriminating you, then you're a fucking small-minded dickhead racist too. Now you battled in life to battle on King of the Dot. You was on a fucking mission, you had moved up and risen, your writing was good, so they thought you'd come with wisdom. Bet they never thought you'd come and diss them as you freeze up and stiffen. How the fuck could you choke after you've just arrogantly said, that was dumb shit? Listen. You versus HFK was sloppy, you went out aiming to be cocky, spat a stupid fucking freestyle, didn't even say it properly. Then you took it in and choked like you was inhaling from a dropper. You'd have been better off skating against them Canadians at hockey, you fake little knob jockey. Plymouth's greatly snobby. You move over, stop hating, mate, needs a patent, you're blatantly a copy. It's not daylight, it's at night time that he's waiting for the body. He's the only other rapper who could be found arse naked with a shotty. Cause you're a copy and aspire to be shotty and admire him. He's got what you require and his cock is your desire. So you'll cock back and fire for his bullets a supplier. When I see you give it a big un, what a massive liar. Probably in the choir singing songs in the years prior to Don't Fuck You from Plymouth. Hobbit in the Shire, now he's rolling with a bad man. Not like Danny Dyer, if he's rocking gang attire, he's like Donald McIntyre. Cause you're the most artificial, deluded, sociopathic, fucking faggot, bruv, it's tragic. This is battle rap, bitch, don't do what it says on the packet. You wrote the bars but couldn't hack it, so instead on snapbacks and jackets, you should get this is battle rap, bitch, and I fucking pussied out in brackets. Because this fat bastard bugs me. Pies won't leave him alone, he's bugs there. He's a big country bunking cunt, so run when this massive munter's hungry. You're a lovely jubbly, cuddly bubbly, fucking Humpty Dumpty. Now I know why you joined Adam's family, you chubby ugly Pugsley. I can imagine you reenacting the battle together, looking into each other's eyes. He's like, I'll fucking bang you out if you go sucking off other guys. Listen, kid, don't get cum shots on Shotty's mattress. And you're like, I just want to give you Donkey Kong slung until your coccyx fractures. But for the 2-on-2s, you got disowned by your lover. Teamed up with Chris Lees only to discover that he asked me first. I didn't want Bamalam to blow the cover because I said no so you two could bone one another. Plus that Skyping hyping's not known to me, brother. I feel sorry for your family at home and your mother because nothing makes me laugh like the thought of you two practicing no performances on the phone to each other. Like, you nano kill ya, Chrissy will bury ya! That is some of the most cringy shit ever. Still, I think Chris should sever his ties with him because he's better. You just like to rhyme words, you're not lyrically clever. You said you bodied Bam and Cystic. Never. DNA and Charlie Clips was your biggest endeavour. Chris outshined you then as well, but they still made you look like a pair of over-enthusiastic dickheads. Together! And when he finished like, y'all keep trying hard, I thought, oh, that's the biggest raw par. Now hold tight my boy Grimmy as I remix this 4-bar. I saw you get beat by gap toothing clips and thought, nah, I haven't seen a body like that since Pinky the porn star.
Talk to him.
I was just chilling. Look, I don't mind if when I don't bring up his personal life, it don't get a reaction. Just as long as they ain't complaining when I get on my rap shit. The walls on my mind are decorated like a sacred tombs. I spit the same fluid that leaks from ancient fruits. Devilish weaponry, behead your messiah. Scorched oxygen pockets from ingesting the fire. The place I'm from's dead end and dubbed unimportant. A jungle full of junkies, young mums and abortions. I try expand but people are born to die here. The lower class smoking crack resort to the pipe here. I drink away the liver pain, thinking about what I'm here. Why when in search of balance do we only find fear? My mind's so ahead of its time it moves in light years. I'll hit your girl with a nut shot like Johnny Cage. I did this to you, bitch. Look into the monster's face. You might be used to winning, but not today. So move back. There's a new manager in your office space. I'm ready for war wherever you populate. I don't need a Glock to spray. I want to see knots in flames. So I'm hovering above it with rockets aim. Launching missiles the size of chopper blades. Cyclops optic ray. Melt the features off your face and record your vocals like Dr. Dre on the Chronic tape. I get your girl open on a surgical vibe. I stay brain dead with a murderous mind. I'll straight sharpen up the curve on a knife and make D's out of your circle of life. I don't need a sword or scissors. I don't need an orc or wizard. Just a pen and a pad, some pen in a bag, and a set of the rawest lyrics. And I'll take youth out like an abortion clinic. Now, I'm just here to get the job done. So when I am killing a rapper, why would I give a fuck about my likability factor? You're all just cutting your nose off to spite your face. I mean, do you really think a highly trained assassin catches a body, then wipes his blade, and looks towards innocent bystanders like, I know I took a life today, but promise me you still like me, mate? Fuck that! Fuck that! Fuck that! This is fucking raw, intricate lyricism versus a bunch of cheesy shit that's easily relatable. But you're eating with a raging bull, so if you want beef, I'll bring a table full. The icon's back, you get your spinal snapped. You wouldn't see me in a fight, I put my life on that. I got an ill mind, so whoever hops in's getting eye contact. Look where you are now, mate. Look where you are now, mate. Look where you are now, mate. You be a donut to slag Plymouth off.
Quiet!
I said you'd be a donut to slag Plymouth off, but if you do, I'm gonna send Nick and Rob round your house to Nick and Rob, kick your dog, put your nan in a submission lock, and give your little sister a swilly bar. Now, when I told my girl I was battling YouthOracle, we had a brief discussion. She said every time he uses an obese joke, I'm gonna give you deep throat, so keep them coming. You said to Fredo that you're part Asian, but you're clearly not. But you're just next on my killing spree. But if rap don't work, I've got a really decent way you could get into the industry. You should start a boy band with villain and call it ethnicity.
Yo, sorry bro. Yo, I not long got an inbox off a guy from Plymouth. His name's Colin Armstrong. He said he gave you a fake name when you met. So you'd say that I got this wrong. But when I say it was a while ago up on North Hill, you'd know where I got this from. You went to Mousetrap and Bang Bang Club together. Come on, be honest, Tom. You said you were confused at the time, went back to his for shots and a few hits on the bong. You confided in him. Got way too fucked, and then you two got it on. He wanked you off. Come on. He wanked you off. You got angry, said he took advantage and gave him the one bomb. Then you left. But he says he forgives you and misses the Donkey Kong schlong. Now that blatantly ain't true. Yo. Unanimous fans, man. Yo. Now that blatantly ain't true. I literally just made the whole thing up to see what your face would do. I said that you hate Asians and you didn't get that defensive over the race issue. Mate, the only person who's making everybody think you're gay is you. And you know why I know he's a faggot? I've come to his ends and I've used it as a holiday. And yeah, my interviews get awkward because I don't know what to say. Your interviews get awkward when you start insisting you're not gay. But big up to the battler who came out for being himself and not keeping it locked away, because before we knew, we did assume that it was you friggin' poon, because you was trying to suck your mum's punter's cocks while you was in a womb. And I know when you found out your first 2-on-2s, you and Chris were fumed, wishing you could swap and it could be two Canamus versus Chrissy Boone. And one last reason why I know that you're a gay guy, fatter. At verdict, you couldn't take your eyes off Daylight's batter. And you look like a younger Philip Seymour Hoffman had the hunger to fill his cheeks more often. And on that blog where you reveal your albino fetish, it's mad. Calling out villain with some skinny half-naked bitch behind you, that's pathetic and sad. We didn't see no breasts or a fudge on that fucking sket of a slag, so tell me, how can you prove that wasn't a 12-year-old lad?
Yo, chill people, chill please.
Yo, we didn't see no breasts or a fudge on that fucking sket of a slag, so tell me, how can you prove that wasn't a 12-year-old lad?
She stood there.
Yo, but I bet if you fucking that sket though, when you come with that wet flow, it's about as awkward as when you try jump on a don't gas set, bro. Sweaty, fat and dead slow with the beat of the fast tempo, so he starts huffing and puffing and panting, pulls out and has to let go. Pass it on to the man who can deal with that, cause this fag isn't hetero. But forget comparisons to sex, you're making us look bad on set, so if you try and grab the mic when we're doing a don't gas set again, no, you'll get fucking rushed by every man and then jacked by Pedro. Not really. We'll always let you make a complete twat of yourself. So we can all have a giggle behind your back and laugh to ourselves. And you think you're gonna go big? You must be high off the reefer. You only ever go large when you and Kevin go to Ibiza. And he's on Facebook for that info, for the personal just for shock. This brother's grim, try that shit with me, you'll get a fucking box. For that fairy tale scheming which is crooked plots, but it flops cause I get that love from knots. I'm like Rapunzel's locks. And if he did, I'd smack him anyway. So he wouldn't have got far. Then I went on his Facebook and from what I saw I could have got pars. Start name dropping his mum, brother and sister, get on them personal shot bars, but instead I'll just say every Sunday he goes for lunch at his nonna's. See, if you didn't like me, if you met me, I'd be likely to change her. But I swear, Dan, if I ever look into the eyes of a stranger who's been dissing me online, then they might be in danger. I'll be knocking out trolls like Hermione Granger. There's a lot of love and hate. There's a lot of love and hate. And these trolling cunts are bait. Except for if you're criticising in a constructive way, but most are just begging to get top comment. Well, bloody done, mate, you dub and slate because we're coming great with a lyrical display, but if you want to disrespect us when you see us, I fucking dare you come and say. We'll be like, let's go for a fag and talk a bit about it, then I'll punch you in the face. But then again, you're not the real fans who subscribe, support and come and pay. You just sit at your computer hating don't flop all fucking day. Now you might think I'm mad. Hold it down, man. Fucking hell.
Hey,
Yo.
chill the fuck out. Respect this guy. Hey, chill out. Shush.
Now you might think I'm mad, but everything I've said about him weren't the actual feelings I've felt. Fuck the battle, we both get a lot of hate online, so I give my G a bit of help. You see, he's all about his writing and spitting heat until shit melts, and just like me, I can tell we'd rather not sell out than be on the shelf. He's a real musician for the love of music, not for the peas and the wealth. So I'll end this on a blessed one, like take care, stay real, I hope you'll be in good health. It's just a shame you're a fat gay bastard who's living a lie and isn't real to himself. Wow. Time.
Ask J-Man. I used to be downright greasy, downwit, sleazy. I got the grammar to make your bones decay, I'll kill you. This won't be a clean win, youth. This will be what built you. I mean, your flow's pretty dirty, but you didn't show up for money. If I'm speaking real truth, you're broke, your grind sets are moist, and you still ain't got a mildew. Tough. Now, you're a popular guy, but you ain't making any pounds, youth. It's ironic that my initials are TV, and it's TV that helped me estimate your current value. I mean, I was just wondering why with such notoriety, you ain't signed. But then I watched The Matrix and I found clues. I mean, I figured since you're an oracle, and surely agents should surround you. Fuck a currency check. I do this for love and respect, and they think I'm worth more than that. I don't war for cash like governments that torture rap. Round here, we like that really fucking ignorant sort of rap. Like, fuck Nottingham, I'll put Robin Hood in a torture rap. If you want to take shots from the same rock that Cape Goliath's roof in. Someone tell the son of your redeemers I brought Leonidas troops in. If he can't hold his shield correctly, it'll jeopardize his movement. I'm a malfunctioning cyberhuman, blowing up the lab like a science student that don't like his tutors. You see it, Jones? Look at all the rappers that I influenced. I spit the type of ether that'll make you rewrite your blueprints. I've been here for years and I ain't moving. He's young in the game and I'm a giant to him. So when I say he's wet behind his ears, I don't mean his age. I mean he'd be leaking spinal fluids when I hang him upside down and drop this fruit on his head like Isaac Newton. I'll give him disfigured arms and laugh beside the bed as the surgeons try to fix his heart. So try to fix his heart. You display no vivid art like Christian window arcs. You won't leave with your teeth intact when I release a slap and leave them capped like the Yiddish are. This is a battle I won't lose. Before I do, I strangle my own youth like Chris Benoit. I'll leave this circus freak fetus stuffed back in his pickle jar. This attempted murder, my pen's a burner, you get ripped apart. Just like when your Oriental mother tried to terminate your birth with a ninja star. I got them overhead light bulbs, white robes, and scalpels to prise open youth with surgical skill till he feels like the baby that got raped in a Serbian film. How you gonna try warring with him, blood? I'm roaring broad, you're as tall as an insect. Now you're in the deep end, swimming with sharks, nothing but jaws in an ink pen, your flow shallow. You don't even need a snorkel for his death. I'm the sorcerer slash swordsman that tore off your king's head. But to me, you're just meaningless, thoughtless, and inbred. But maybe I'll get your point when I take a sword to your index. That was fire! That was fire! Obese and lazy. Go ahead and jump at the beast. I'll send your ghost to meet with Swayze. Welcome to Devon, the home of smackheads and eating pastry. If you don't, hold on.
Hold it down, fuck's sake!
I said, welcome to Devon, the home of smackheads and eating pastry. If you don't think that these Plymouth streets are crazy, I'll make your motherfucking mother regret the day she decided to keep a baby when I stop his heartbeat like Stephen Gately and bury youth on the moors like Ian Brady.
Yo, that's time. Make some noise, Plymouth. Let's go!
What's going on? Skirmish here, judging a YouthOracle unanimous battle at Plymouth. I watched the battle, and personally, I think Unanimous got that 3-0. First two were quite close. Like, Unan just stepped up another level. So many punchlines. This is most punchlines I've ever seen him come with, and yeah, I think he absolutely smashed it. Not to say that Youth didn't, because he had some big bars as well. I think in the third round the crowd kind of threw him off a bit, but even so, Yunan killed that third round. That was like the lines, like some lines, like trying to remember the lines, the index, the point index line, sick. The circle of life, crowd slept on that. But yeah, Yunan killed that, and keep it up, bruv.
Yo, Safest Bamalam, video judging for YouthOracle vs Unanimous. Let's go. Okay, so everybody should know, if you don't know, I've got a little scoring thing where I just do what I like, so I give a point. Sometimes if it's a huge bar I might give 2 points, which comes into play quite a bit in here. For the first round, I scored it 9 to YouthOracle, 14 to Unanimous. Major bars from YouthOracle, personality disorder, getting in his face and saying I can't do it, I feel like a right prick. The alliteration killed him with ease, and the most improved battler. Other than that, a few weak punches, and quite fillery setup, like snot and bile, blah, like, you know, just rhyming words for the sake of rhyming. Yunan, on the other hand, came out with probably his strongest round in the first. The whole X-Men Marvel scheme, spit another dragon rap. Damage Pride, like, was stupid, but I loved it. Fucking, even little things I gave him points for, like Capture Dreams, like Master Chief, if you know what he's talking about. Dope, you know, the whole shooting blanks at me, like Brandon Lee, so on and so forth. The Don't Gas scheme, like, literally it's probably his best round. Even the whole, like, Demons were cloned in Bohemian Grove, like, gave points for that, and he had a really strong ender. So 9-14 in the first. Second, I actually gave to YouthOracle, but it was 6-5. Yunan didn't really spit nothing, nor did YouthOracle. They both had a really long start in their second, just going off on a tangent for no real reason. And then in the final round, I scored it 9 to Youth and 10 to Yunan, so it was quite close, only I feel that Yunan, again, just has stronger punches and stuff. And my main thing for this battle, as Youth says in the first round, I'm on a straight fast track to top tier, and you can't really do that. You don't fast track yourself, like, and I feel that Yunan's experience just came out stronger. He's got better written punchlines, and even though they both do long schemes, Yunan actually doesn't have as much filler compared to someone like YouthOracle, who's still kind of finding his feet. So yeah, that's what I'd say about this battle. Strong from both of them, but Yunan takes it with just solid writing. It's the best I've ever seen him, really, but Youth still really went in. I'm just, you know, cut out some of that filler, get stronger punches, that sort of thing. Cool.
Yes. Greetings. YOUTHORACLE judging YouthOracle versus Unanimous. This was a very close one, very enjoyable one. Unanimous is always great to watch, brings that descriptive raw imagery, takes you into his exciting world of dragons and torture and particle beams. Some of the quality of his content was a bit up and down, like he had some heavy lines like the Brandon Lee, but then other angles like the eat cats and dogs is a bit played out. He also said some stuff like he spits fluid that leaked from ancient fruits. I'm not sure what he means by that, whether it's fruit that's gone off or some ancient fruit juice. Also maybe use the take out youth like an abortion clinic or Syrian infants type line a few too many times, but some great stuff from Unanimous throughout the battle. YouthOracle I thought his first round was the round of the battle. Very clever approaches and angles and efforts to deconstruct Unanimous. He had like the Maltese scheme, the getting in your face scheme. He had a solid second round as well. I think in the third round he fell off a bit with the addressing YouTube trolls kind of angle. I don't think that quite worked. But overall, I think Euphorical did enough to take this battle for me, and my scoring system agreed, so I vote for Euphorical. Peace.
Yo, Mr. ARK back to get into judging this Unan versus Euphorical battle. It was a fucking sick battle. I love watching Euphorical, man. He just puts a smile on my face. I don't know why, and I love watching Unan because I sit there like, yeah, what are you gonna say now? Yeah, and then when the punchline drops, I fucking normally spill my tea everywhere and that. But I'm gonna give this battle probably 3-0 to Unan. Even though I don't want to take anything away from Euphorical. I love that whole crocodile thing he did in the first round. I like that killing with ease when he done that the alliteration. I thought that was proper sick. But I think Unan just kind of felt like to me, like, I don't know, it was like live or whatnot, but it felt like he kind of overpowered him a little bit. And with that, you'll be leaking spinal fluid when I drop this fruit on his head like Isaac Newton. That is one of the coldest punchlines I ever heard in my whole life. And all that Weapon X stuff. And Unan, he's probably one of my favourites, so I'm going to give it to Unan. Alright, safe one.
Yeah, Super H-PS5 out here judging Unanimous versus Euphorical. That's a massive battle there. I've had to re-record this judgment a couple times because I watched it again and my response changed a little bit. Still, like, Euphorical came out firing in the first round. I thought his first half of the round was stupidly hard. And when I first watched the battle, I thought, this is a close battle right here. And I watched it again and it was still close. And when I watched it again today, you know what? Unanimous fucking took that by storm. That's the best I've seen him since his battle with Archaic. His first round was consistently hard right the way through. Took a little bit to get into his second round, then he was actually flaming there. And his third round, he did the business as well. So overall, I'm going to give this a convincing 3-0 to Unanimous, but it was a massive battle. Bless.
I'm standing up to this. You don't even stand up when you piss. You're such a faggot that you sit in orgasm when you shit.
But in his videos, he acts like some Liverpudlian Pacino. But if he took that big Sosa call, you could call this coked up faggot Scarface, because this prick won't brawl. You're cockroach because you get a Keita shot and then you sniff it all when you say hello to my little friend because your dick's so small.
Let's go.